CPS often presents parents with a variety of documents. These can range from rights acknowledgments and notifications to contractual agreements and consent forms. It's vital to approach each document with caution. Let's break down the types of documents you might encounter. First, rights acknowledgments and notifications. These inform you of certain rights or events, such as a notice of an open investigation, a determination of allegations, a summary of your rights as an accused party of child maltreatment, or emergency involuntary placement of your child. Our recommendation? Accept these documents, but don't sign them. Read them carefully, and then share them with your child welfare consultant or attorney as soon as possible. Next, contractual agreements. These include safety plans, case plans, service plans, and voluntary placement agreements. For safety plans, which are often presented as time-sensitive, we advise don't sign, but follow the plan anyway. These detail the safety concerns CPS has, and therefore, addressing them successfully on your own, even if you find the allegations false or frivolous, can reduce the likelihood of further action. Not signing also prevents CPS from having a potentially legally binding agreement they may use against you later if you don't adhere to it perfectly. For case plans or service plans when there is court involvement, generally avoid signing unless required by a court order or as the terms of a plea agreement or other settlement with CPS. However, still work towards the outlined goals. If there is no court involvement, then there's no reason to sign. However, it would be advisable to get an equivalent service provider outside of CPS temporarily, just in case, to prevent further action by CPS. Voluntary placement agreements are agreements signed between you and CPS to place your child or children for a predetermined amount of time with a friend, relative, or other trusted party approved by CPS, usually under the threat of court involvement if you don't. Sometimes we recommend you sign this, as you tend to retain more control than if the case goes to court, and it tends to cost less, making it more likely you can make it through. However, if the concerns are extremely frivolous, you can be prepared with the right information and team to fight it in court at a moment's notice. You're confident enough the court will deny the application and you have the time and finances to fight it effectively, then refusal to sign can be the better option. HIPAA consent forms allow CPS to access medical or mental health records. Our general recommendation is to avoid signing these. You have no idea what CPS may interpret from those records or what they may take away from a conversation with your or your child's medical or mental health provider. As an alternative, provide select relevant records, such as a summary from the last visit or a letter from the medical professional stating no signs of abuse or neglect have been observed. This reduces the amount of information CPS has access to and reduces the likelihood of alternative interpretations by CPS. Remember these key strategies. 1. Never assume CPS defines a good parent the same way you do. 2. Avoid oversharing information or signing documents unnecessarily. 3. Always request time to review documents before signing. And 4. Consult with a child welfare consultant or licensed attorney before making decisions. Navigating a CPS case can be challenging, but with the right knowledge and support, you can protect your family and your rights. Remember, it's your right to say, "I'll need time to review this before signing." CPS typically respects this request. With the right approach, you can navigate a CPS case successfully, with your family preserved and your rights intact. Don't be one of those parents who makes a mistake in a CPS case with traumatic consequences. Don't look back in hindsight and think, "If I knew then what I know now." To preserve your rights and protect your family, visit cpsprotect.com or call us toll-free at 844-633-KIDS. Our expert consultants are ready to guide you through every step of your CPS case. CPS Protect Consulting Services, saving children, preserving families.